Yes, this is the day one, and I want to make it a video series of an archive for myself. And I will explain my daily plan for the next day, which I execute after the daily rollover. At the one day, as you see, 8 minutes later the day will end, and I review the charts from the daily chart. Then I just find my setups. And after the daily rollover, and an hour later, because it's when the Sydney Open happens, therefore the spread goes very low, like 20 pips to 1 pips low. So then I put my stop orders, or or I enter if the price is just picking up manually. Anyway, let me just review the market as I see it. Nothing here, nothing here. I closed that low, that long here, very small position. Nothing here. Maybe even reversal, but I don't want to go against the trend. I think this will be much likely a position to go downside. I don't know. Even if the GBP US is stronger, it seems like it's gonna go better. Because when it's too big, the volatility is too high. It's like this. It might retaliate to upside again, then go maybe. But this could be much cleaner like this, the drift of that, or like this. So I liked it, but I don't really like to trade counter trends. Same thing here. This is couldn't break it, but I don't want to go counter. I really don't like it. This is a little bit interesting situation. It is ranging inside of this tight, very tight range. So I'm not doing anything until it breaks it. There's a setup here. A break of this level, I would say. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna take this setup. Okay. Now I'm marking it. Then I will review it entirely. So yeah, counter setups forming. Although it could be something like that here. After the high is taken, a failed breakout. We will review this one. It could give it entries not the next day but the day after. Like the Friday, this could be Friday in here if we have a next day in a tight range. Let's see if we have any news or not for tomorrow. Yeah, CPI, nothing very important. Right, right. Yeah, okay. There might be something, not anything here, and nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. I could have longed it here, but I just wanted to see the price action, which seems nice. So when the pullback happens, I would enter here. Let's see. Nothing today. I closed this position as well at a small profit. Today was a break-even day. As a result, close this one, close that one. Actually, no position in this one. Just a study. Nothing for me at the moment. No setup. I'm looking for breakout setups. not to break out like this one. Usually the candle low or like this one lower high kind of breaks. I would enter right there, and those kind of setups that I'm actually looking for. Nothing, not a thing. This could be one actually. If the next day goes really high and breaks these, looking like a double top tank here. If it breaks it with a certain volatility, I should take it. But I don't think it will provide a setup there. Close it in a. This is not my type of position, so I just benefited a little bit from the reversal here, and I closed the position with a very small position. So the high taken, I closed this one as well, but I will take the high of the break of the high. Let me put it. Nothing, nothing here, nothing here. Actually, Mm, I mean, I don't want to be any, do anything in this range. There is a weird range here. You might say the range is here to here. You don't look at this candle. I'm taking the high of this one and the low of this one. It doesn't have to be a certain level. That's for sure. If you break it, I might go for the range breakout. Nothing here. What I like in this kind of small, right after next day, if it turns and closes above this candle, preferably, I might take the next day for the follow through day to higher. Let me just put an arrow like this. Nothing here. Something might be here. Higher low, sorry, lower high, and the break of it can be in lower time frame. It is something like this, and like a flag pattern. And I would like to locate myself here as an entry for the higher prices. We'll see. We'll see. Nothing here as well. I tried to enter at the high of this, but my order didn't trigger. Nothing here as well. The reversal patterns for today seems very intriguing. Seems very interesting, and I would like to trade them, but I can't trade them. This setup looks like the setup in here at the moment. That's why I'm going to put an order there for the Euro Swiss franc, and I'm looking at this as a final. Now we have the red flags as a setup. Let's look at it. This is a reversal setup, which I don't take it. I marked it because it looked beautiful, and I marked it, but I'm not gonna take it. This is a potential expansion, so my trade will be like this: one ATR away. I'm gonna put it to 110. Make my stop loss 58 pips, and the upside target is always undetermined. As much as I can squeeze. I don't want to let the price to go back to my entry after a certain point, but I'm just gonna close watch it on the daily chart mostly. but I'm just trying to be take the most out of it. So there is never a certain level like a 1 hour or 4 hour. Okay, this one is a solid. This one is a good setup. Why we didn't mark the GBP JPY? We should. We should. I just missed it. Usually I go for second or third time for all charts because it doesn't take my time much. It doesn't take my time. So this is a sorting setup. I'm gonna flag it with blue. This is a sorting setup that I'm gonna put the order. This is a reversal setup which I don't take. I'm a momentum trader. I don't take reversals like this. I only go with the trend per se. And this in this I would like to try to go with the downside. I wouldn't wait all the moving averages to be crossed, but at least I'd like to see some of them close below it to see show me something that flow is changing. It's not just a retracement like this, okay, or retracements like this. After so this is then this is not a reversal because it's just a retracement. So this can easily make this one and make me fall. So I don't want to trade. Probably not. Probably something like this. This will be a leg because price is slowing down. Maybe I don't know, but I don't want to take the low odds here. So there is an expansion starting from here. The this is a very early stage of price reversal. Maybe we will make it like a base here, like this, very small, but going over just it will be just something small like this or that. But the guesswork is not my thing at the moment. I'm seeing that flow is changing. The breakout. This is a higher high setup, higher high break, which I also like. It's like a flag pattern again. You don't have to see it on the daily chart with very wide ranges, like weeks of ranges to get broken. But in this case, when it's a higher high, it's just this type of a flag or a channel, you can say. Then it's the break of it, break of this line. And I would like to position myself here at the break or just a little bit above of the break, not very far away. And target upside with a tight stop loss. Not too tight, one ATR. I don't want to go with very wide stops because if I go, then I will make nothing. But I don't want to also close the positions, then I will lose more than I make. I don't think my win rate will be that high because I will really make little and probably lose a lot because I did try very wide very wide stops, and it doesn't work for me. I do get really careless and I don't make it really much. And also, after all price closes against me, I usually exit the position, even if I have 2 hour, 2.5 hour, two hour, two ATR, 2.5 ATR white stops. I don't want to take the full hit, so I close the position at a small loss, but I make very small as well. So there is almost no progress. I did a little bit money with that, but probably I lose a lot more than I make. But at the end, because it was always a small result, I was break even most of the time. Monetarily, I was break even. So I don't want to do that. I want to just keep my stop loss tight, not too tight that I'm gonna get out with these small wicks. Stupidly, it's not stupid tight. It's a one ITR, but I also don't want to go very wide because then I will not make any money. I want to capitalize on the right move. If I'm not on the right move, then I should be taken out. I'm also risking 0.25% per position. Okay, this is the position that I will enter. Let's put it there. This this is a Vogue setup now, because if the GU is in reversal, then this will be not very likely to expand higher, but GU might not be in a reversal, and USD JPY seems to like going to expand higher, which don't care anything, but look at this chart only, which already make a higher low, and also the flow is higher. I would like to, of course, see how to flow like retracements, but it is what it is. It can do it like this, then chop here, then go. We don't know, so I'm just gonna take my setup here, and I'm gonna put the limit order at the high of the high of the high of the lowest candle. So I am putting my entry at the lower high break. I'm gonna add 5 pips because of the spreads, and I don't want to just enter at the touch of the limit order, at the stop order. I want to give it a little bit of room to make it worthwhile. 220. Let's say, let's make it a round number, and we will watch it from there. And this is it as well. Now I have 4 setups. 3 J5 pairs. As I said, I'm just risking 0.25%. I'm gonna enter with the stop order. If my stop order doesn't trigger it today, I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna close the position very close to next day's rollover. So yeah, this much.